And we are live. Holy fucking shit. If I get interrupted again, or if something just decides not to work again, oh, I'm a freak out. So it's about 8 o'clock now, still the 8th of August 2019, and well, I guess welcome to part 3 of this conspiracy discussion. We left off on flat Earth last time, so I guess we'll we'll call it that. We'll just end it on that. What do we got here? All right, so I just found. I don't know if I told you. First live stream I did like 2.5, 3 hours ago when I wanted to do all this, and I got interrupted by my father and my brother. Last time I was interrupted by my brother just now, and when he came in, he somehow muted everything, and we just signed off, and now we're back. We're good, and I hope that this is the last time I have to do this tonight, because I'm now getting kind of tired. I'm a little agitated from all this crap, so let's just get this going. So yeah, we right now currently we live in a time like no other. At least in recent human history. I may add to that because uh, as the same times as the coming of as the shit. How did it go? Do I have it written down? No, I don't have it written down. How does it say? As it shall be when the return of man comes, Jesus Christ, as it will be, as same in the days of Noah. It's something along those lines. So you got to ask yourself what was going on in the days of Noah that made God had to flood the world so bad, or had to flood the world, and wipe out pretty much everything. You got to figure out why he did that and how that would compare to that would why would that bring Jesus back? Why would that make God come back? You got to find something that would make him come back. And well, there's a lot of similarities between what's happening now and what's happening then. So you got technology that is nothing new to Earth. It takes technology, I guess, is what you can call the form of what it takes now, because back in the day you had black magic, voodoo, scrying mirrors, and there's nothing new in technology. The whole AI thing, it's been here before, just in a different form. So this definitely isn't the humans' first time around with this encounter, right? Nothing new under the sun, also quoted in the Bible. So now we have the whole world is corrupt, the whole world is divided, all the powers in the world, all the world powers, people who are behind the curtain, they're all communicating with demonic entities, fallen angels, quite possibly even Lucifer himself. And it's more than one group of people. So that's where we are now. The whole world is corrupt. It is what it is. It's the same way it was back then. You have all flesh was corrupt back then. What does that mean? That means that from the pure bloodline of Adam and Eve, there was pretty much nothing but Noah left. So you had to wipe out the world and let the seed of man live on, which he did, which is why we are here now today. So what is going to happen, because there are other civilizations that have just completely disappeared from the face of the earth. For what reason? I'm not too sure. You have the Aztecs, they vanish. Atlantis vanish. For what reason? I'm not too sure. Maybe they were helping corrupt humankind even further, or maybe they knew too much, or maybe just the conquistadors came in and wiped them out, or something like that. Who even knows? Because the history that they tell us and the history that we have, it's it's all it's all bullcrap, man. And it's interesting because we're in this generation now, and it's like we're an entire generation of underdogs, you know? No one gives us a time of day. No one believes in any of us 23, 24 year olds. You know, we're the millennials. We're going to bring this place down. You know, it's crazy. But you ever feel like that there's always something that, you know, you get a head on your car payment, or you're there, and then out of nowhere you need, you know, $500 to fix this, or you can never get ahead in this world if you know what I mean. If you're honestly, it's strange because the more awake you come, the more curveballs reality throws at you. It's just strange how that works. It's just wild. And for those who feel the same way as me, it's the devil demonic beings wreaking havoc on our lives, you know, because someone like you or me, we're not going to win the lottery, you know? That's the last thing I want to see is triple sevens come across my screen, you know? Because triple sevens are not a good number, but, you know, you go to the casino, you pull triple sevens, it's jackpot. It's funny how that works, you know? Because triple sevens in like Freemasonry or Skull and Bones, those are big numbers to them, triple sevens. And then like on the flip side of the coin, you get triple sevens at a casino and you're loving it. You can't get enough of the 3 sevens, you know? It's crazy. It's like you can't ever get ahead in this world if you're someone like you know, one of the awake ones, I guess you can call someone like me. It's like I said, it's just strange. It's like the devil has like a grip on our lives. Like he just wants us to lose hope. He just wants you to give up. He's creating chaos in all of our lives. He yeah, he when it comes down to it, he just wants your soul. That's why he's playing mind games with all of us. He wants us to be as far away from God as possible when he comes back, you know? It, he because I'm under the impression that he is going to damn this world so bad that he is going to give a plea into God and be like, "Hey, you know, look what all these people are worshiping, not you, worshiping me. So why don't you just leave me and my minions alone here on this burning lake of fire, and we'll call it even." But I got a hard time I got a hard, you know, I got a strange feeling that the big man's not going to be up for that. But that's just my opinion. But like I'm saying, for the small 1% of us who are aware and awake and know what's happening, you just can't let him. You just can't let him win. If he wins, you know, it's pretty much over. But for us, man, for us, it's, you know, it can't be over. You know, you can't let him win, because if he wins us, just like, let's say somehow, some way, people like RFB, RV, you know, Russian Vids, Brian Stavely, um, Jaronism, the Globe Busters, uh, let's say they all just give in, you know? All it takes, because they have such a huge fan base, that if they give in, that all the other people, they're giving in too. So we gotta all just stay strong and know that you just know what we are, you know? Know that we're not here in the name of any lowercase g's, but only the highest and holy. of God, you know? It, you just, even though that, we may feel like that we're getting beat down on, it's always something. You just gotta roll with the punches, man. Like that, God didn't give us the easy way to, or didn't give us the easy path to, for a reason. He gave us all the hard path. He gave us all the lifestyles that we have now to show us a message, to teach us something, to give us a sign. It's all a learning. It's all learning here on Earth. Our time here. You gotta obtain what you can and move on to the next, because this could just be one giant test, and a lot of us are failing. I'm not saying I'm passing by any means necessary, but uh, I'd say I'm at a D. I'm not failing, but the teacher he's pushing for more, and I'm trying. I'm trying. But so but yeah, so another thing I've noticed too is that they have all these like underdog movies where all hope seems lost, and then just that one split second, you know, that one miraculous thing happens and we prevail, which I think they're secretly alluding to just, like people like me and others who, think like-minded, that, even though that it could just be little hidden messages, or it could just be bullcrap giving us fake hopes. But I think it's deeper than that. I think that these directors are putting these movies out with all these subliminal messages that they just have to put a little something in there for us, being like, like the world's fucked, these demons are real, this, that, and the other thing in this movie is actually going to happen. But if you stay true to yourself, you know you'll come out at the end. And with God on our side, anything is possible. And these powers that be today, they're scared to death if we figure that out. If more than 1% of us figure that out, because with the 1 to 2% that have it figured out right now, they're not too worried about us. They don't give a damn. But let's say that turns into like a 5, 6, 10, 12%. They might have to show their hand a lot quicker than what they wanted. What is this here? Uh, yeah, I used to write poetry a little bit when I was in the factory. You get bored a lot. Factory life, all that stuff. But, alright, so let's go on to a different here notebook. Oh, the Vegas shooting. I remember that. That was the most bullcrap thing I think I've ever seen on TV. But hey, who am I? What do we got here? I like this one. So this was I think I have a video of it somewhere. It's called the State and Fate of Mankind. I don't know when I published the video, but I got the notes for it here from 9/7/17. So I'm just gonna read these notes straight up, and we'll see what happens. I'd like to start with a simple question: putting money, jobs, and politics aside, close your eyes, drain your mind and body of thoughts and stress, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, why are we here? And how did we get here? And when I say we, I don't mean we as individuals, like you, me, John, Ryan, etc. But I mean we as human beings, as one, as a group. Now I bet you're thinking to yourself, what in the world does by the time I was 22-year-old kid, now 24-year-old kid, have to offer about the state and fate of mankind? And when I say the state and fate of mankind, I'm talking the current state. But a new perspective can be gained from what I'm going to talk about. Well, that's funny because the notes just end. I must have went off on a little tangent, but yeah, the state of mankind is going to lead to the fate of mankind, and it's the current state of mankind is I need everything, you know. Like wants are now needs. Needs are just, you know, whatever. Like the body needs water, but a good like 75% of Americans have a beer every day. So there's that. So with that being said, what do you think your fate's going to be? If your current state is American alcoholics, what do you think the fate of America is going to be? Probably not too well, but hey, you know, that's a different discussion, different time, different day. So you got the current state of mankind, and we're slowly drowning ourselves in this AI technology that we're not going to be able to run from. That will be the ultimate fate of mankind, is this 5G transhumanism technology that isn't even arriving on the cuffs, almost here. It's here. You can literally upload your consciousness to a robot and live forever, quote unquote, you know? It's disturbing. It's disgusting. It's so just against God and Jesus and everything that you've ever stood for as a human being. Do you understand that by doing that? If you do that, that is the ultimate mark of the beast. That's the ultimate fuck you to to everything, to life, to the trees, the oxygen, God, everything that's ever been on this earth. You do that, you just said fuck you to all that. I just want anyone who is thinking about doing that to know that, because you can't do that and face judgment judge free. Matter of fact, you do that, you'll never face judgment. You'll be here in the lake of fire for eternity. Eternity is not short. Let's put it that way. And it's just so crazy because we're literally walking hand in hand into human extinction, and everyone's just doing it with consent. You know, consent right now is you don't care. You know, you don't ask. That's consent. If you're not gonna, you know, you go outside and they're lining the skies with clouds from planes, and if you're not gonna bring it up to a state rep or anything like that, or even talk about it, or acknowledge that it's even real, or even, you know, you're gonna deny reality, then you got something coming, man. I That's something I'll never understand, is people just blatantly denying the fact that the sky is being sprayed day in and day out. Like, we're currently under Operation Solar Shield and Operation Black Sky. If you don't know what those are, you should look those up. So, you know, it's right in the name. Black Sky, Solar Shield. And Operation Black Sky went in effect about 1 week before the total solar eclipse across the United States in 2017, which moved west to east, which is impossible because no celestial body in the sky moves west to east. Everything moves east to west. But we'll just let that slide, I guess, you know. It's ridiculous. But what is it now? 8:16? Did they kick me off yet? No, we're still going. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Oh man. Yeah, it's 8:16. I'm feeling tight. Feeling tired, I'm not gonna lie. I think I might just sign off for the night, and we'll you know, get on to something else tomorrow. Probably something, you know, solar simulator related, because those really, I can go off on tangents upon the solar simulator. But, well, whoever sees this, thanks for listening. You know, you want to get in touch, scuba2114 at gmail.com. But I'm going to sign out of here. like, share, and subscribe. If you don't, fuck it. Who cares? See you later.